I got a phone call and they said, would you like to come and play with these two masters of comedy? And I said, no. And then they gave me a better financial offer, and then I was like, yes.
And then you're like, fine.
I was like, now I have to. No, it's a no-brainer. You got an opportunity to work with not only Vince and Owen, but also Sean Levy and Jessica, who's had a crush on me since she was a kid.
I was sent the script, and I remember them saying, this is Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson's next movie. Can you read it? And if you like this role, you know, are you willing to go to Atlanta for a little bit? And I just remember, like, before I even opened it, I'm like, Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson, like, Wedding Crashers, funniest thing ever.
I defy you to crush this course and not get psyched out of your mind.
I'm gonna pop some tags, only got $20 in my pocket.
We made a comedy out of this, but that would be something that in real life would be a big deal, you know, and really something really serious and really devastating, especially if they, you know, have like families. You know, we created the hilarious world where Vince and Owen were actually single men in their 40s, just so it was a little less depressing. But yeah, I could not imagine handling that situation, bro. It's gotta be crazy.
Google. You got us a job at Google? Not a job. It's an interview for an internship that could lead to a job. Nick, this might be the last chance that we got.
They're so funny that I keep saying this. I was just happy that Vince is as tall as he is, so that when I could look at him, I could look at his chest and act like I was looking at his face, because there was times I really couldn't.
To me, it's one of the most rewarding things to be able to go and literally spar with two masters of comedy, and they're so willing to play, which is
scary,
but also such a wonderful
awesome.
thing to be a part of.
It's such a weird thing because I like to improv. I find it kind of almost more comforting than maybe going into a room with, you know, all these lines that you have to be on. You know, because acting sometimes is speaking and reacting. I've always loved it so much ever since I started, you know, acting, just because it's so simple. So I found it actually very comfortable to go into a room with Vince, and, you know, I mean, he rides the train, man. I mean, like, you say a couple of lines in the script, and then all of a sudden he throws something at you, and you just react.
Come in here. You gotta come in closer. They won't be able to see us. See how small the webcam is? No, get cheek.
We can see you guys.
Okay, good. You got us? Hi, my name is Billy.
We can hear you fine as well.
Oh, great.
When you see the film, you will get that sense of family
and
the joy that went into making the film. And that is such a wonderful thing, because the film is also something that plays to much more of a family audience than Wedding Crashers does. And I think that that's great in kind of a time when every movie is rated R. It's nice.
Yeah, it's good, and with that, it's you can, and all ages you can relate, whether you're in college or you're middle aged or
you're in an old age home.
Oh, or an old age home. Yeah, and it's funny and it's relatable.
Having a beer with your boss.
If you want to grab a cold one with me, you let me know.
I will not be grabbing a cold one with you.
You get high?